Hello, YouTube. Relativity here, and we are back with another Marvel Rivals Season 9 content. Today we will be making a beginning of the series season tier list. I have completed all my placement matches and done a little bit more. I'm one game away from Grandmaster again. My placements, they went 8 wins, 2 losses. Could have been better. I did have a throwing game. The second one that I lost, the team just had no synergy together. But I could have probably done better on that match too, but we'll be able to see. So here's gonna be my tier list for season 9. And we're just gonna go in order of this. First off, Adam Warlock. So I know he's gotten buffs like his storm team up whenever he soul links, he gives everyone within the soul link or soul bond a damage boost, which is pretty good, but still I haven't really seen a lot of him. But I don't think he's gonna be like D tier. Um Dang, I didn't even realize I didn't have a F tier. But oh well. We'll just keep it S A B C D. If they're in like the low end of D, just assume they're like a F. To be honest, I think Adam Warlock could be a C tier character because with the Storm team up, he gives damage boost, and with Ultron, he has even more healing capabilities. Black Panther. I'm not gonna lie, but like if they didn't fix that thing where he has full regenerative shields but low HP that gives him damage boost, I would totally put him like S tier, be like he's broken because he could one shot Dino before they fix that. But now he's pretty balanced. His footsteps are like still impossible. He would totally be probably like A tier, S tier in like lower ranks. But we're talking more about like Diamond and Grandmaster ranks reset plus low Celestial, since we're up there at Diamond 1 right now, and some Celestial 1 player or low Celestial players and high Grandmaster players haven't reached their haven't even started doing their placements or done a few placements and put them down in Diamond 1. Um, I did reach as high as Grandmaster 3 before that last placement, which pushed me down to Diamond 1 due to that match being thrown. Um, so in the lobbies I've been, Black Panther has been all right. Black Widow, I'm not gonna lie, she's no longer F tier. I think she's pretty balanced. They gave her some buffs to increase her damage rate, and her ultimate can still one shot with like a damage boost. So that's pretty good to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, Captain America this season, he's S tier. Like he still does everything you want him to do. He distracts the back line. He's actually has a lot more kill potential due to his team up with Thor. With Thor, yeah. And if you're not using the Thor team up, which I have no idea why you went, the Bucky one does give him a little bit more maneuverability, I think, where he can leap and have another way to get out. Okay. Cloak and Dagger. I would have to say A tier because she's still very counterable. Like you have Iron Man ult, you have uh Magneto that can just kill her. And a good Magneto and Iron Man will either get her on her third dash or not immediately pop ult where her new team up will with Luna Snow will keep her alive. But she's really better with that team up. So she's like tinkering right on the edge of S tier. But like in higher ranks where I'm playing, I truly just think she's kind of A tier. Doctor Strange. Not gonna lie, he's A tier. They've really did bring back his like damage threat with his Gamma team up and Invis, especially with the Invis team up giving him more shields where he can play more defensively. I look at it like this. The Gamma team up is if you want to focus like strictly on doing damage, and the Invis one is if you want to have more of a defensive playstyle. A group, not gonna lie, I haven't seen this man. Um, he's either been banned or just not being played. His team ups, like he's got a little bit more survivability with the Jeff bubble. He still has that healing wall. To be honest, I think he's pretty balanced. I wouldn't really say anything much about that, but still. Hawkeye, I haven't seen him much, but like I still think he's like lower on the ladder, C tier. Um, Still one shots with his headshots. Haven't seen his Psylocke team up, and I don't remember what his other team up is. I think his other team up might be with Black Widow. Hela, S tier, hate her. If Hela is available and she did not get banned, you will literally maybe get blown through. Like, she can just eliminate teams, and she has so many squids with the uh Namor team up. Like literally, she's got more squids than uh than Namor himself. Hulk. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's A tier. For sure. He's doing a lot of things better, but I would just prefer a Captain America. It kind of feels like back in season 1 when you see a good Hulk player. He's just being a menace in the backline. Iron Fist. Okay, so he still has one shot combo capability with his thing team up. It just takes a little bit more damage. Like 4 hits from his primary attack, then his team up, and then his kick. But to be honest, I think he's overall balanced. Um, I would have placed Iron Man higher before they nerfed him in this recent patch. Yeah, he's just not that good anymore. Jeff. I'm not gonna lie, like Jeff, he still has a ton of healing, and his team ups are really good. Loki, I would probably put S tier because he still just does a lot of healing, and he gets to copy any ult he has in the game. And now he can transform into people without using his ultimate. It's but the thing is, the few games I've seen him in, he has popped off in. Luna, I would still say like A tier. Her team up with White Fox helps her with CC abilities. It's just she's the child of Marvel Rivals, and they just don't really want to mess with her. Magic. The Doctor Strange team up really helps her out, having it as basically a part of her base kit. She's able to be a menace, but still there are better options. Magneto, S tier, bro. S tier. He's got his Wanda team up back. He's literally just got another way to poke damage, and he's just becoming like the best overall rounded tank. And then his Emma's team up is back, giving him more shield area, more bubbles. Like, it's just crazy. Okay, Mantis, I'm not gonna lie, I would have put her B tier, but they did slightly nerf her, which means I would probably put her still high B tier with her team up with Star Lord, because it's It's still kind of good. Still kind of good. Moon Knight, I think he just gets hella value from existing, but he's still not as good as he was before he got his nerfs before Cyclops came out. Namor, I think solid A tier. He's not really getting his ultimates off anymore. And I wouldn't blame him. There's just so much visual clutter that it's completely understandable. But his Gamma Squid is still there. He's just kind of lacking squids. I'm pretty sure when he had Gamma Squid before, he used to be able to summon his 2 squids plus the Gamma. Right now, he can only have 2 squids. Penny. I'm not gonna lie. Certain maps, she is S tier. Like those 2 mines, incredible. But literally A tier, and those 2 mines, depending on a placement, it really makes her threatening. Like, really threatening. So Psylocke, before the changes that were made, she would totally have been S tier, but now she's just kind of just A tier, like just kind of chilling. Rocket still gets his ult incredibly fast. His team ups are kind of weird with Squirrel Girl and Groot, but he's a solid pick. He's a solid pick. I'd probably say high A tier because he just gets that ultimate so fast. Not gonna lie, still kind of garbage. Even though she's got that in her base kit now, with her Doctor Strange team up, still kind of garbage. Spider Man, even though he got the Venom symbiote back, it it doesn't one shot anymore. You would have to land 2 tracers and then do bread and butter. It's actually a lot more balanced than you actually expect. I'm not gonna lie, Squirrel Girl just kind of sucks. Star Lord? A lot more people are playing his ultimate, like, really just playing around his ultimate. Like, they'll hide away, they'll do a support ult, they have MO, they can mag ult it. His ult, him losing the 25 HP bonus, not that great. For his survivability. But still a solid pick. Storm, now that she has become hit scan, I truly think that puts her in B tier. Her hit scan abilities are great. Some people think the Jeff team up gives more to her survivability. Personally, I think you should just play the hit scan. Punisher, with Rocket team up, solid A tier, infinite ammo, increased fire rate, just good. Thor. I'm not gonna lie, if you had a really good Thor player who properly knew how to use Hela team up, he would probably be S tier. But based on my witnessing, he's more so just been A tier because the team up with Hela will proc, but everyone uses it as if they can get away and be healed, which they cannot. They have to get a kill in order to stay alive. I'm not gonna lie, Venom is back. He is back and better due to that Phoenix team up. I've played against like several Venoms and they were always a problem every single time. Like, you just witness, he kills someone, he gets out, no punishment. Bucky. I'm not gonna lie, Bucky is just a solid pick, especially with with Elsa like decreasing his cooldowns. His rotation is much faster and just more consistent. Wolverine, he kind of just brings everything together as like a man who can handle the chaos. Because tanks are going crazy, DPS are going crazy, supports are going crazy, and Wolverine can just make sure the tanks stay in line and don't really do much. Mr. Fantastic, I'm not gonna lie, with the Rocket team up and being able to stay inflated for like a longer time, he's been good. And even with the Thing team up with that punch, hasn't been good. Also, they keep buffing Invisible Woman. No idea why, but she is easily still probably S tier. Like she's just so much. Now, the Human Torch. His maneuverability is amazing. People underestimate him. He's still trying to find his place in the meta in general, ever since they've been slowly and slowly and slowly buffing him. He's just trying to find his spot. The Thing. Solid A tier, tries to handle the madness. Stops Dive because Dive is crazy. We had Psylocke going crazy, Venom going crazy. We've had Spider-Man going crazy. Like I've been seeing a lot of divers, and a Thing can really just like bring that together. Also, still has the qualities of like a solid tank. Yes, she's just a solid tank, solid pick. She didn't really get any buffs. Nobody really uses Mantis team up, and the Luna Snow one is just kind of same thing, but nobody really uses it. Uh, Ultron, he used to be like in A tier, but now I would have to say he's like middle of B tier since they nerfed his team up and slowed it down a little bit. Phoenix. Solid A tier with her team up with Hela. I think she can still basically get you down tap P with like a primary and then her right click. And it's gonna be that. Blade, he just can't really find his footing anymore. Like everything's OP that he's just having trouble. Angela. I'm not gonna lie, there's really not any bad tanks. I haven't really seen Angela, but from what I've heard, she's just kind of average. Daredevil. Haven't really been seeing him around because I've only really been seeing Psylocke and BPs taking advantage of everything. I think he's probably a healthier diver than BP, but like I truly just haven't seen any. Okay, don't even really need to work on that. Crazy, just good, just good. A good rogue is gonna be easy A tier. She just like never dies. Actually, you know what? She's probably even better than Penny. She's not even situational. Like she just never dies. Never dies. Okay. Deadpool. We only have one picture of him. I would say support pool is underrated and probably in high B tier. Support pool because he gets his ultimate faster than any support ult. Even though it's not the best at healing, it's just nice to have that ultimate first fight. I feel like DPS pool could be A tier now, but I would still put him B tier. And then I would put tank pool like probably right here for tank pool. Okay, another one. Elsa. S tier. She just does so much, so much. So much value, so much damage, hit scan, you know, just nice. White Fox, you know, still pretty good, just kind of average, like nothing crazy. Black Cat, she's been better, but like you just don't really see her around anymore. Dino, he's just kind of B tier. They buff Cyclops, so he's like A tier again, or like he's not S tier, but he's not A tier. And then Jubilee, she's like, I'm not gonna lie, from what I've seen of her, she's like a really third support menace criteria. Like that's really what she wants, but it's nothing crazy. But this is my tier list that I'm gonna say for early meta season 9. Wait, hold up. I'm getting a text. I've just been notified that I am completely wrong about this tier list. Just let me fix it for y'all. Dang, there's so many changes from that one little tiny text. It's absolutely crazy. Oh my goodness. Can you believe this? So many changes. I can't believe I was completely wrong about the tier list. It's crazy. So this is the actual official early meta season 9 tier list. Absolutely everything is broken. There's nothing to worry about. You can pick absolutely anything that you want. Everything is viable and there's no way to get around it. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope season 9 is the best season yet. Thank you very much.